I'd never seen Orfeo at Euridice before this production, but I was familiar with the myth of Orpheus. So initially when we were talking about this, I was like, oh, we're gonna go very Greek goddess. And then as I sat down with Idan and Amir, who is our amazing set designer, and we talked about the world that Idan saw for this production, it was very different. It's not this dreamy Grecian, very traditional opera as it has been shown a lot of the times in the past. And being able to do a very unique take on a very traditional opera, it's breaking new ground. It's doing something that this opera hasn't done before, which is always fun to do as a designer. I get a lot of my inspiration in general from pop culture. Very much a film junkie, so we have a very wide and often strange list of films that I watched that inspired me for this production, ranging from the 1997 anime Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, all the way up to Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and a Muppet Christmas Carol. We have a bit of Black Swan thrown in there, looking at a lot of Victorian and Edwardian fashion plates, but also looking at a lot of contemporary fashion as well, looking at Casey Caldwell, at Mugler, is a really big inspiration for this as well. I'm very excited about Amore. I find that in my work outside of the opera, in drag and in fashion, my aesthetic leans to the antagonistic and villainous. So obviously I'm very excited to dress our antagonist. What would I want to do and what would I want to say if I were to come back to fashion after 2 years of not being able to do what I love and not being able to present the way that I have presented? And I've been able to put that into this opera. And I feel like so many of the other creatives on this team, Itai, the lighting designer, Amir, the set designer, Idan, have kind of felt the same, because this is the first time that we're back in a live setting, that I think everyone is kind of going like full on. When I say things like it's dark, it's gothic, but it's also very romantic. And I think when Idan is saying it's a love letter to audiences, it's very true, through a very quirky, odd handwriting for a love letter, but a love letter nonetheless.